I'm Adam.
We get fucking tempted. And you guys are okay that we can do this?
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, I just want to ask you guys some questions. Number one, what do you think happens when people die?
Well, you die and you go to heaven or wherever in between, and that's what happens. Me, I'm Catholic, so like I've said to you, I believe that you go to the in-between place. That's the way I've always been brought up. So.
Okay. And Dougie, what do you believe when people die? What do you think happens?
Well, I think I'm only thinking. I'm hoping that there's another life after this, and we're all going to meet.
Okay.
We're family. I hope there's something the same as this, maybe. I don't know.
Well, what the Bible says, and this is something you know is true, it says that it's appointed to all people to die once. And we know that's true. We can't escape it. Yeah. And we don't know what day will be our last. God might grant you 90 years, He might grant you 20 years. You never know. We never know what day will be our last. And so it's important to know what happens after. So you're saying you're hoping, but you don't know, Dougie. And Adam, you're saying that you believe there's an in-between place.
Yeah.
So here's
to repent your sins.
Yeah, and after that verse, what it says after that is that there's a point to once to die and then the judgment. And Adam, even though you believe there's an in-between place, if the Bible is true, there is only a heaven and a hell. The Bible only speaks of heaven and a hell. Okay? So if there is a heaven and a hell, who should go to heaven and who should go to hell? Who do you think?
Well, where's
that's up to God. That's up to God.
Yeah, so would you say good people? Heaven?
I think there's a little bit of in between.
Yeah, but who's good? There's nobody perfect. So.
This is right, it's a question. But would you call yourself good people?
Well, I'd like to think I was.
No, we're kind-hearted, we would help people.
Okay.
And that,
somebody who is less fortunate than I was, that I am, and same with Douglas. Same sort of thing. If we can help in any sort of way,
seem like very nice people. But we can just run through a good person test. Okay. So question 1. Okay, we'll look at God's commandment, the 10 Commandments. Yeah. Okay. Martin Luther said to hold up God's 10 Commandments like a mirror, so we see how we really are. Okay. So we'll just go through a few of them, not the whole 10. But the 9th commandment is, you shall not lie. Have you ever told a lie?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Yes. So what do you call someone who tells lies?
We just say you're a liar.
You're a liar. That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay. The Bible says all liars will have their part in the lake of fire.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary. Okay. Now, the 8th commandment, you shall not steal. Okay. Have you ever stolen anything?
No.
I've stolen, You just told me you're a liar.
No, I haven't.
You haven't stolen anything?
Not even that. Something I'll never do.
You've never taken a sickie when you weren't sick?
No.
You've never done it?
I work at a water
But you've never,
I'm a fisherman. I'm a fisherman, and I like to think that I'm a fisherman.
We're in the shipyard, and I stole a piece of metal yesterday that would cost nothing. It's a piece of rubbish, but I took it because it might come in use to me. So it's just things like that.
People do that. I'm not trying to blame you for it, but we need to understand God's standard is perfection, right? If we get judged in a civil court, even lying or stealing.
It's hard to say when you said to me I've stolen. Maybe when you say I've stolen, maybe not so much as sick.
When you was a kid, you would steal a sweetie.
Maybe I'll I don't know.
Okay,
you don't know.
I can give you that one, but probably I've stolen before. I know that. Even a little thing, even a pen or stolen someone's time.
Oh yeah, probably If that's the case, then we'll have.
Stolen time. I've never heard of it.
Because it doesn't matter the value with God, because God judges the thoughts and the intentions and the actions of the heart. Okay. So if someone steals, what do you call them? A thief. A thief. Okay. Now, it says in the Bible that you shall not commit adultery. Okay. But Jesus said, even if you have lustful thoughts in your heart, you've committed adultery already in your heart. Have you ever had a lustful thought?
Everybody has.
Okay, but still, it makes no difference that everybody has. We're still personally responsible in our day in the courtroom of God. So, if you have, then you're an adulterer at heart. You've had a lustful thought. So just on those 3 commandments, remembering there's 7 others, by your own admission, liars, thieves, and adulterers at heart in the eyes of God. So when God judges you by His holy standard, will you be found innocent or guilty? Well, if God judges you by His standard, will you be found innocent?
You'll be guilty.
Should He send you to heaven or to hell?
Well, there's got to be the in between.
No, but I just said the Bible doesn't talk about any impulse.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hell,
You've
been bad.
Okay.
Hell, but in fact, if that's the case, I'd say there's plenty of places
I know where you're coming from.
in heaven.
Then you're saying that trying to correct yourself.
Then what
I'm not, Dougie. I was going to say that's what I was going to say.
What you said is right. What you just said is right. Is that if that's the case, basically saying everyone's headed to hell. That is right. That is right. In fact, all of mankind deserves to go to hell.
Yeah.
Because the God who gave us life, who gave us breath, who cares for us, we have lied, we've stolen, we've lied.